would like to do for you today is highlight one of the live demonstrations that we're showing here at the booth today. First, I'll show you what we have as a network. We have a simulated utility communications network using real equipment here. It's comprised of 3 7705 SAR HCs and at the operations center, a 7705 SAR 8. We've actually encrypted some of our data. For instance, we've encrypted our Goose data that goes from these different 7705s. And we've used a technique called network group encryption. With network group encryption, you can choose to encrypt specific network traffic. And this encryption is done over IP MPLS versus different types of encryption such as IPsec, which is done at the layer 3 level. Now, what's important about that? We can certainly encapsulate all of this traffic, all of this layer 2 traffic, all of this legacy interface traffic into IP. But the problem with that is that now we've added complexity to the network. We've also added latency in that process to encapsulate into IP. With network group encryption, the latency introduced is in the small microseconds. Now here we have our 5620 ServiceAware Manager, or SAM. It manages our entire network from end to end, not only our IP and MPLS network, but also things such as our photonic service switch, 1830, our 9500 MPR, which is our microwave product. So it manages everything end to end. Not only does it do that, it also allows us to configure our network group encryption, and it also provides the functionality for key management as well. Now I'll show you how to configure network group encryption using the 5620 SAM. Under Manage, select the network group encryption. This is where you define everything. From that menu, you create the group and label. Give it a number and define the authorization and encryption algorithms. Select the SDP that you want to encrypt and use the Encrypt button at the bottom left to encrypt those specific SDPs. To reschedule the automatic rekeying, go to the Rekey Schedule tab and program the rekey time interval and the start time and enable it. Thank you for allowing me to share what we've shown here at the European Utility Week.